My name is Doris Ellen Rustin Burr. I have one of the originals. Janetti Tabitha was my grandmother. She's one of the 7 sisters that started. And I came late in life. I have a brother 21 and one 23 when I was born.
Okay.
And my mother named me after her 2 sisters, Frona Ellen. I got the Ellen, thank goodness. And then little Doris, who died at 2 of dysentery.
Okay.
So that's how I got my name.
So tell us where we're at right now.
We're in Buckhorn, Texas, and we're sitting inside the West Bethlehem Baptist Church.
Okay.
Where all of the elders, we call them, there were 4 brothers, and there were 7 sisters.
Okay.
So they're the ones that started the reunion, and they started it in 1927.
Okay.
No, 28. So next year will be our 100th anniversary.
Okay.
We're sitting in a church that is very holy to all of us. My brothers, Uncle Hamp, all of the elders in the church built this church. They made the cinder blocks.
Wow.
I have a picture of them making the cinder blocks. And it did have a wooden church, and they wanted something more substantial. So I don't know what year, but they redid the church. Uncle Hamp used to preach for hours. I mean, hours and hours. But then what the men called them were the old sisters.
Okay.
They'd all have dinner on the grounds. And they loved this place. They loved it because their parents and their grandparents were buried here. And this is carried on for 100 years. We have grounds that it's grown leaps and bounds from way back when. They used to wear dresses. Now we wear shorts. They used to have just dinner on the grounds. Now sometimes we spend almost a week here before the reunion, loving each other, telling stories, telling our ups and downs, and just being cousins.
Yeah. It really is. It's kind of surreal for me in a way, well, like we were talking before, to see this actually continuing in 2026 here.
Yeah.
That a family has kept a consecutive annual tradition to come together, spend time together, eat together, cook together.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is awesome. And to see the kids, in the sack races a minute ago, I mean, that's how I grew up,
Yeah.
And so what would you say, looking back over your time here, coming annually, right?
Uh-huh.
What would you say is the most special part about this for you?
The most special part is everybody wanting to be here, and the love we share for each other. Like today, we had a celebration of life for one of our cousins that passed away.
Okay.
We have traditions that we carry down. My mother used to call the baby out of the moon.
Okay.
I don't know if any of you ever heard of that.
No, what is it?
But it would be at night, and the moon would be full, and it would be just like all the little kids playing in the sand. And she always had a dish rag on her shoulder like that. She was always in the kitchen. All the ladies were all in the kitchen.
That's right.
And she would paint a little face on her hand. And she'd call all the little kids around, all of them. They would come, and their eyes would be that big. And she'd say, "Y'all call the baby out of the moon." And the kids would turn around to the moon, and then she'd swoosh, 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 and she would wrap her hand somehow I don't remember how she did it. Anyway, she'd wrap it. She'd have a face strip drawn on her hand. And she said, now it can only say yes or no, so answer the question. And they'd answer, and they were so in awe they wanted to touch it, but she wouldn't let them touch it.
Sure.
And they'd say, it's time for the baby to go to bed. So tell the baby goodbye. They'd tell him goodbye. And then somehow she would swish her head. Nobody ever knew what she was doing. You remember that?
Oh man, those memories like that.
Yeah. Another one we had was Daddy Tom. We had John Ed and Mildred. John Ed was my brother. He was tall, and Mildred would get on his shoulder, and they'd have a overcoat, so it looked like a big giant walking out of the woods at night. Scare the mess out of all.
Right, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, it's little things like that.
What do you think keeps a family together like this, in this type of a tradition? What do you know, I mean, I love my family, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But we don't have a 99-year tradition of coming
Yeah.
together like you guys.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess my question is, what do you see as kind of the secret?
Well, I think we all just love each other. I don't think we've ever had a fight. I don't think we might have had some squabbles.
Right.
We might have had some get upset, but we've never had a fight.
Wow.
Not that I know of. And we just love to be around each other. We love to talk about old times. We'll say, do you remember when? And we would always get together and go to the creek, Quicksand Creek.
Yeah.
That's where we'd cool off before the new technology and the
Sure.
slide.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just grown. Everything's grown about.
That's awesome. Is there anything that you would like to share with the people who may listen to this?
I think the main thing is family. If you have a squabble, if you have whatever, somebody has to be big enough to step up and say, I'm sorry, I love you. And just don't go away mad. Don't go away mad. Just stay with tradition.
We have 2 times a year, Easter for cleanup, get ready for the big one, which is always the second Sunday in July.
Okay.
And that's where we're at today, is the second Sunday in July. And they chose that just to help everybody remember, you know, always the second Sunday in July.
No, that's
Hottest part of the year.
That's right. That's right. So, how long have you been coming to these?
Well, you know, I'll be 68 in the 20th of July.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I couldn't make all of them. I
Right.
was in the service, worked overseas. You know, work took me away sometimes, but I didn't miss them. If I was in country or I was home, I was here.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've been coming to these since you was a little boy, though.
As long as I can remember.
Yep. Yep. What's the funnest part about doing one of these?
Well, I guess the funnest, for me, it's kind of strange. Might not be the same. My fun part is maintaining this place.
Really?
I love keeping this up because I would expect that from my mom.
Yeah. That's important.
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
And to see
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't know any of my dad's side. I visited them when we were little, but nothing to this degree. It all came from my mom's side. And I felt like I needed to keep that going. Because, like you said, if you lose it, you'll never get it back.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start on my dad's side. I mean, I do know that he met me in Charleston, South Carolina, and we went to one of my great-great-granddaddies that came in from across the pond, and there was a big burial site, Smarts, and it was grown up. We fought through the grass and the vines to find him, and he only found it from historical books. And And then, you know, I don't want that to happen here, you know, so.
Well, I don't know if anybody said it, but the grounds look great. And you guys have upgraded them to the point to where now you have RV hookups and everything for the families to bring their RVs in and hook up and be comfortable.
Yep.
I mean, it really is and
it's work in progress. We're going to keep, you know, we're doing our part to keep it. I've been maintaining it as long as I can remember. I've been stuck in the back and I've been stuck in the front, and I've had to have family members nearby to come help me out.
Sure.
You know, but I live, born and raised in Louisiana, just across the river, and settled down close to home, what I call home. Yeah.
So you had a hand in the.
What?
You had a hand in some of the remodel here.
I did. I mean, you're looking some of the church here. I mean, the original ceilings was a little different than it is now, but we're making progress of improving it. The bones are here, and what we're changing is just a little bit of cosmetics, but these are the bones. Like Aunt Doris said, you know, they built these cinder blocks by hand. The rough cut lumber that's above us that you don't see is rough cut from someone's sawmill, probably a family member sawmill that's nearby.
Wow.
You know?
That's awesome. So this is the 99th. You guys you're planning a pretty big blowout for the 100 year.
We're expecting, as my mom would say, all those branches of some of them coming back, you know, for that big deal, because we've seen that on their 50th, we've seen that on the 75, and we're expecting the same outcome, or we're hoping for the same outcome on the 100. You know, we can only plan for it and hope for the best, you know.
Yeah.
My mom saying was, which branch of that tree did you come off of, you know?
Nice. So is there anything out here, is there anything that you would like to tell the people out here about kind of the heart and spirit of what you guys are doing?
Well, I mean, it starts with the family, right? And I think, let me try. As you get older, it's not just family, it's God. God talks to you sometimes in ways that you might not know. And it's like that song, you know, I talk to God in my Evinrude, I am Evinrude, you know. I'm out here doing my work. I might be by myself, brush hogging, cleaning, but I know there's love.
Yeah. Mr. Gene, I appreciate your time.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's
You're good.
It's tough because I see this lady.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard for me not to tear up just feeling the vibe here. The energy here is like super welcoming and super family, and it's like, you know, it's a great thing, man. I commend you all for doing this.